But if you are watching live, you get the full
Shebang
synopsis of the album. So I guess we'll go ahead and recap the entire album. So we're live on Twitch. We just did the NCT album review.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have been requesting this like crazy. And I also want to, harp on what I said earlier. We want to thank everybody who subscribed to our channel and started this journey. We really have like our first 10,000 subscribers are like Citizens or like SM stands, because we started this journey with 90s Love and then got quickly introduced to EXO and Wavy. And, you guys are some of the most amazing fan base ever. And not only have you been like fans of K-pop, but you have been like fan members of us. Mm-hmm. So thank you for all the love and support. This album makes me proud to see like the progression. Like they started as like an experimental group. They didn't know if it was going to work out. They were making music that was different than kind of the norm. And they still push those boundaries, like, but it's tastefully done. Mm-hmm. Like they're not afraid to step outside of the box and do something different. Like on this album, I heard a song that was literally a twerk song that transitioned into like a dubstep, but like still had some smooth sound to it. I'm like, yeah, crazy. So, in terms of the album, I love it so far. I'm gonna let you talk before I say anything else, because you've just been listening patiently to me talk.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, bro. I think, like you said, man, shout out to SM Entertainment. Shout out to all of these subunit groups. I'm literally witnessing them step into their prime. Like, I'm always a big advocate of what can you do next, or can you top your latest work? And they continue to do this over and over and over. Like the process, the team that they have surrounding them, they need the credit as well as the artist. From this album, the way that it started off was the way I would rate this album is in two different ways. Personally, how I feel about it, and then holistically how it's put together. I think that they put this album together keeping all the listeners in mind. And what I mean by that is, like, if you like this, you got this. If you like that, you got that. And if you want some of this, you got that.
Yeah.
For me personally, the end of the album kind of fell off just because it's just not my flavor. Mm-hmm. Now, what I'll say is this album had a potential for me to be a 12 out of 10 with how they came out the gate with the first 6 songs. Mm-hmm. But I'm probably not your typical listener. Like, and what I'm saying is like, as an Citizen or just a K-pop fan or any of these subgroup fans, like,
yeah,
they're capable of putting out, New Axis, Universe, Earthquake, OK, Birthday Parties. And they could have did 13 of those songs. But when they kind of shifted the mood, it just particularly went into the flavor zone that's just not really my lane. Mm-hmm. But they kept the listeners in mind. So if you're a universal listener and you like the ballads and you like the twerk songs or whatever, the bangers, the super slaps, you got all of that. And what I really appreciate about the album is what you said as well. Is like the approach was different. Yeah. They could have got on these instrumentals and kind of had a familiar approach that we're used to hearing. Like, you got one guy here, 4 bars, one guy here, 4 bars, one guy here. But they threw that out the window, and they really just smacked it upside the head. Like, hit this, hit that, get in, get out, go. Like, every song was a different approach. And it's just like, I'm still sitting here with the same feeling that I always have, is like, how can they top that? And they continue to top it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, if I had to pick a favorite song, OK was so different, but I don't know if that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know, bro. Do you got a favorite on there?
OK.
OK's your favorite?
That was my favorite.
I still really like Earthquake. Mm-hmm. I play that one a lot, and I want to listen to New Axis and OK again.
Yeah.
Like, soon as this is done.
Yeah, as soon as this is over, Shout out to my barber, Kevin Cordero. He said he could squeeze me in real quick. I'm going to go get a lineup. And then I want to let y'all know that we are actually, after this stream, we'll take a break, intermission, but we're actually interviewing Jaco Lawrence. He's an independent artist and songwriter. He actually wrote the song Focus, and he sang the demo for Focus.
Yes.
Fire. We're interviewing him tonight.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a couple hours.
Yeah, to get back on track with the album. Yeah, my favorite was okay. It's got some solid songs that are going to be in my playlist for a long time. Love, Round and Round. Let's Play Ball. That's like a super banger. Like that beat production is just. That's just another level of like bangerism. Like they're doing their own. They have their own genre almost. To me, I feel like they have their own sound more than any other K-pop group that I am familiar with. You know, and they do it very well. Miracle was crazy too. So yeah, man. And then they slowed it down a few times. All right, so there's probably about 2 songs that I probably won't play much. Probably Beautiful being one of them. Like, I love the message of it. I love it. But me riding around in my car, it's not really my style of music. So if I had to rate this album, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10.
I was thinking like an 8.5. But like I said earlier, potentially, like I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, this might be the first full 10 that I give, or at 11. And my skips on the album, just being honest, are Dreaming, Vroom, Sweet Dreams, Good Night, and Beautiful. And nothing against anything of those last 3. That's just a personal preference. Those are beautiful songs, very, very well orchestrated and put together, but it's just not my flavor. And then Dreaming is kind of is out of the way too. But I will honestly say this, that all of the other songs will be on one of my playlists and will get played back very frequently, very often. Yeah.
Man, Dreaming, that kind of hurts, bro. Because I love that song, bro.
I know. You was voguing it up. Make sure y'all watch the full playback if you're only watching this video. Like, it might seem like I'm hating a little bit, but
no, you're not hating, bro. You have your own flavor and style. Like, you love what you love, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's what music is. It's subjective. It's art. So, yeah.
I will say that this mug is probably a 10 or a 9.8 for a different type of listener, like a universal all-around listener. Like, SM did a very good job when they sat down and figured out what tracks to put on this and in what order. They did a very good job of, like, thinking about everybody, not just thinking about LC. If they was thinking about LC, it would have been the first 6 songs, and that's it. And I'd have been over here doing backflips.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we want to thank everybody for tuning in live. This has been fun, man. We haven't done an album review in a while, man.
Ooh.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a while.
It's a lot of work for us, but I mean, it's fun. We enjoy it. I missed doing this. Like, I remember we were on a tangent of just constantly hitting album reviews like every month. So I'm looking forward to it, man. There's a few albums that we need to do.
Yeah.
Y'all keep us on our toes on what's new and popping. So, yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Until next time.
Hey, much love.
And when you come up, stay down. You heard?